Hello friends, today we're talking about Errand Day. I'm FlyLady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. If that sounds like something that you're longing for, please subscribe to this channel and follow me 5 days a week. Okay, here we go. What are we doing for Errand Day? What is Errand Day? Errand Day is the day that you pick out to do your grocery shopping or picking up, to go to Costco if you need to, if you're not having that delivered, to go to any of the errands you need to do. You can fill your car up that day, you can get your car washed that day, you can go to the library that day, return books, pick up books, any errands that you need to run. The thing about Errand Day is that you need to plan it. And you need to be mindful when you plan it. So when you plan Errand Day, you're starting out where you are and you're ending back up where you are, and your goal is to not retrace your steps. If you are going to the grocery store and it's the first thing on your circle, for example, then you want to reverse your circle so the grocery store is last so that items aren't melting in your car. It's just being mindful. Or if you have to make several stops and they involve several grocery stores, then put an ice chest or two in your car so that you can put things in there that might melt, ice cream, frozen fish, whatever. You get that in your ice chest. So it's basically planning out your circle, planning out your pattern, not retracing your steps. Why have an Errand Day? The reason you want to have an Errand Day is to prevent you from running around like a chicken with your head cut off all week long. You want to get these things done. So if you have a child who says, "Mom, I need a poster for my report," you say, "Great, I'll pick it up for you on Errand Day." "Mom, I need it tomorrow." "Son, you have to tell me in advance when you want something, so I know. How long have you known you're going to have this?" "Yesterday." "Really?" "Because I looked online and I can see that was given to you as an assignment to do a report tomorrow last week. So you could have told me even this weekend. Write it in your school planner and let me know what you need. I'm going to pick it up this last time, but this is your last warning. If you tell me you need something for a report that you knew about a week before, then I need to know if you need something in time to pick it up, because I'm making my Errand Day tomorrow." Does that sound cruel and unusual? It isn't. It's being firm but kind. If you had a teacher, I always use this example with firm and kind. If you had a teacher that was your favorite teacher, can you imagine not doing something for your favorite teacher that she tells you to do? So if your teacher said, "You're going to bring in your report tomorrow," and you didn't bring it in tomorrow, can you imagine what that would be like? So if you had a favorite teacher and your teacher gave you an assignment and you didn't do your assignment, can you imagine what that would be like? Would your teacher say, "It's okay, I'm going to give you another week to get it done"? Well, I don't know about teachers today, but when I was in school, your favorite teacher would say, "I'm sorry, but you're getting a 0 for this." And you would feel so bad, and you would never want to let your teacher down. Your teacher is not being cruel or unusual. She's already told you in advance, you're going to get a 0 if you don't turn it in. You didn't turn it in, guess what? You get a 0. That is not being unkind. That's actually being kind and letting you understand the circumstances when you don't do something, the repercussions when you don't do something. So that's all you're doing when you're telling your son in this example that you're not going to pick up any supplies he needs if he doesn't give you advance notice. And as parents today know, you can look online and see most things, and you can even ask questions to prompt your child that he may need something. Another thing you want to do is ask your husband if he needs you to get anything while you're out on your Errand Day. So it becomes very clear that this is your Errand Day. This is the day that you're going to do things. So if he needs you to go by the hardware store, you can go by the hardware store. You're also going to drop things off when you're doing your clutter checks. You're going to have things that are going to need to be given away. This is also a time for you to put that into your circle. So you're going to drop something off at the charity shop. Okay, so that is how we do Errand Day. Now, another thing about Errand Day, if you do choose to shop in the store, let's say your children are in school and you have time and you actually want to shop in the grocery store, you can certainly do that. However, it is not a time to play. It's a time to do your work. So you go in there with your list, you look on your list, you've got it, you know how your stores are laid out. So you know your dairy is here and your meat is here and your canned goods are here and your staples are here and your paper goods are here. And you go by row and get the things off of your list, marking them off, checking the price, seeing that they've gone up a little bit, unfortunately. You can do that, but now is not the time to look at all the different spices or the new hot dogs or any of those things. You don't want to spend a lot of time looking at things. I know it's fun to look at the cookware and the dish towels and the different cheeses and all those things, but you can waste hours in the grocery store, and you don't have hours. You have other things to do on your list. If you have children, all the more reason. You don't want your children in the basket and hanging onto the side, and you're having to keep them entertained while you try to play in the grocery store. No, we want to get in and get out. And that's actually why, now that we've had the COVID pandemic and everybody's really learned how to use ordering ahead, that I would suggest if you have small children, you do order ahead and you just go pick them up. Now, of course, there needs to be times where you go one-on-one into a store with a child and you train them on how to behave in that store. Don't try to do it en masse with all 5 kids at one time and you're trying to train everybody. But take one child into the CVS or into the grocery store to pick up that thing you forgot. Just do those things from time to time to train them on how they're to act in the grocery store or in the CVS. And it's also helpful to talk to them before and after, okay? Never expect more of your children than you would expect of yourself in that situation. Can you imagine yourself sitting on a metal basket and being pushed around for 2 hours in a grocery store? I would be in misery. So don't be upset when your baby has a back bend fit in the cart. They don't like it in there. That's too long. 20 minutes is probably the max you're going to get out of that. All right, so that's shopping in the grocery store. Teach your children how to behave in the library. This is a great opportunity. Maybe you're going to stop in the library and drop off some books. Maybe you want to pick up a couple of books. Teach them to be quiet. Talk to them about why people are quiet. Take them in for just a couple of minutes. Let them look at a book, pick a book, and go check it out. They'll think that's hot stuff, okay? So take this opportunity when you're running errands to train your children. And that's what we're doing all the time. We're training our children. We're training them in the way that they should go. All right, so do all of your errands. Another thing about errand day is that you want to have an easy meal planned for dinner that night because you're going to be tired. And when you come home, you're going to have to put the groceries away. You might not be tired, but you're going to have to put the groceries away, and all that takes time. So I would suggest on an errand day that you start a crock pot meal, or you have a frozen dinner for the Instant Pot that you can cook from frozen, or that you have something thawed out and put together in the refrigerator that you can pop into the Instant Pot, something that's quick and easy. Or start a soup the day before and have it in the fridge. All you have to do is warm that up and serve it with some crusty bread and a bagged salad. So have a plan for a simple dinner on errand day. All right, that's it for today. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope that you always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.